2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for that home court advantage. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. GA, this has all the makings of a high-scoring contest. We've got two outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by Memphis. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick-and-roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Queta. Now here's Brown, covered by Wells. Fires the three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, not a big shot there. Jaylen Brown saw the last triple go in, and he had to get one of his own.
Now here's Wells to the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. Now the Grizzlies with it. They trail by 1. Morant drives in. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And it's the Celtics ball. Pass to Pritchard. Right side Tatum. Six on the shot clock. Back to Pritchard. Tatum. And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
One of the hardest, most prideful players out there. Jason Tatum ready to help out on that play.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Now here's Caldwell Pope after Jaylen Brown's miss.
High-level passer, even for a point guard. Morant shows the imagination.
Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside. Tatum a screen. It's Brown with the drive. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla.
Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 7.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's Morant.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Pass to Queta. Morant with the steal. And stolen by Tatum. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's White. Still yet to score. Now Pritchard. 5 to shoot. Brown outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Let's see what we got. Unique dance hall.
Celtics trailed by 8. And here is Tatum. He's got 5. Pass to Boucher. Out to White. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, a corner 3 for Derek White. Surprise, surprise. This guy will light you up if you give him shots.
Here's Aldama. On the wing, Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. 4 on the shot clock. Pippen. Rebounded by Tatum. The kick out to Brown. The putback. Right side Tatum. Tries yet again. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Jerome. Softly drops in the floater.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Boston now. Pass to White. This one for three. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Jackson from long range bangs home the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Tatum stays with it.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Jackson. Jerome in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And finished off by Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
And Doris a measured pace for the Celtics. No rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at three, you take it.
The assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Inside, cuts off the pass. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Left side, Simons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
First team foul.
Developed into such a good scorer. D has to pay close attention to Simons.
And he makes the first. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
Here's Aldama. Over to the left wing. Jerome, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
To the wing on the left. From the arc. And the basket by Hauser.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Jerome. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. .46 seconds left in the first quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
They dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Jerome with it. Pass to Clark. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
The Grizzlies shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. 3-pointer, Simon. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pippen outside. 2 on the clock. And the layup is good. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes away with a... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Pass to Pritchard. And here is Brown. Now Hauser. Shot clock at 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hauser's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Boston. Ja down the lane for 3. Caldwell Pope hits the three-point bomb. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
The defense collapses on Morant. Smartly, he's able to find that open three-point shooter.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Caldwell Pope outside. Edey a screen. Morant left side. In the center of things, Morant.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Again, Memphis.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Brown outside. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Brown.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Pritchard. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
Bounce pass, Simon. Brown feeling out of it. In the corner, it's Boucher. And he gets it to go. Memphis leading by 10. Morant outside. Wells wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3.
Wells has got his first 3 points of the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this. Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Morant drives in. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
3-pointer, Pritchard. Wells grabs the miss. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Aldama. Off target at the rim. Celtics trailed by 16 to the paint. Here's Boucher. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
Here's Morant. And Boucher sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. On defense, Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Morant gets it to go.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Boucher, the screen. Back to Brown. The tray. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And not the first time we've seen this. When KCP's confident, when he's in rhythm, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Simons. To the inside. Looking to end the run. White, wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. White's got 9 points.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Here's Morant. And the shot is good. 14 points for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
White, good.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Pass to Wells. There's the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Tatum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Jackson. Spins. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Simons. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Simons. Boston needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Morant. Tatum on the wing. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Pass to Jackson. The teardrop falls in. Jackson's got 13.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Here's Tatum. Now here's White. Outside, Simons. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Back to Morant. Over White. And it's Morant missing. Celtics trail by 14. White with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Tatum. Launches a three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
With the drive, Jerome. And again, Memphis no good. Now here's Tatum. 20 points for him. Tatum draws the double. Back to Simons. There's the triple. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Pass to Jackson. .146 left now here in the second. Shoots. No good, unable to end this run. Celtics trail by 8. Inside. Here's White. The kick out to Simons. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's Simon. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Chris Boucher.
1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Jerome. Clark outside. Clock at 6. Here's Pippen. Fires it up. And the jumper is good. Pippen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
White, good. And that's 17 points for Derek White.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Aldama. And And it's White with the rebound. Celtics trail by 8. Now Boucher. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Boucher's got 6.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's Jackson. Shoots over Brown. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Grizzlies lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now Tatum. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Memphis.
Once again, for Celtics Entertainment.
Brown outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Dort.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you guys.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Memphis moving that ball around, and it's Morant missing. Celtics trailed by 8. It's sent back by Edey. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
And here's Brown. 12 points for him. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Morant outside. Here's the teardrop. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Queta. Now Brown. Covered by Wells. Here's Queta. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Back to Morant. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Over Pritchard. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Queta. He's defended by Edey. And Queta gets it to go.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Morant outside. Caldwell Pope with it. Out guarded by Tatum. Morant with the bucket.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Brown inside. The kick out to Tatum. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Grizzlies making a switch here.
Number 15, Brandon Clark.
On defense, the Grizzlies. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Poke loose. Down low. Here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Pass to Wells. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trailed by 8. Brown, good. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Boston, number 50. Chris Boucher.
Morant with it. He's got 18. Caldwell Pope outside. Shoots from the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls. Caldwell Pope's got 18 points.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Brown outside. 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fan stores in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Wells' shot is good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Tatum looking around. Out to White. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston ball. Now into the lineup.
2 on the clock. Wells grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. To the paint. And Clark slams it in.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Now Pritchard. Up and in on the layup. Pritchard's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Back to Morant. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. Out to the wing. Pass to Tatum. Now here's White. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And the dunk by Boucher.
You can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Jackson. Here's Wells. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Wells has got 15 points.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Morant. Tatum gets it inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Pass to Tatum. Over Jackson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 30 points for Jason Tatum.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Here's Morant. Driving inside. This is the one-handed jam. Pass to Tatum. Outside, White. Outside, Tatum. Here's Boucher. Out to the right wing. A three ball. Tatum no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both free throws good from Morant.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Brown outside. Over Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. .124 left to play in the third. Pass to Aldama. Banked in off the glass.
Aldama.
And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Morant scanning the floor. Outside Jackson. Here's Aldama. Shoots from the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Aldama's got 4 this quarter.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
The kick out to Brown. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Simon. And the layup's good off the glass.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Morant. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points up at the end of the period. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Now Pippen. Outside Jackson. That's good on the jump shot. Jackson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Memphis. Here's Walsh. Simon's on the wing. They set the screen. Pass to Walsh. The 3. No good on that one.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Now Jerome. Yep, that one goes.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Simons. Pass to Walsh. Inside. Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Iserlohn. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel. I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Pippen outside. And Aldama has it in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Out to White. Back to Brown. Offside Tatum. It's Clark with the rebound. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Celtics trailed by 15. Tatum draws the double. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Pippen outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called by Coach Iserlohn. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Morant. And he drives in. Jackson in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 19 points.
And that is why Triple J is a stretch five. He doesn't clog the lane. Jaren really helps to space the floor.
Simons surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And the basket by Jackson.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
There's the pick. Pass to Queta. Here's Boucher. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
To the middle. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
Here's Wells. Good on the triple. Wells has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Outside Tatum. Takes it inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Tatum's got 37.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
And he makes that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Tatum. That one goes. Count it. Tatum's got 39.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Now here's Morant for three. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 14. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
The kick out to Brown. Here's White. No good from the wing. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Here's Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Assist from...
That's 23 points for Jaren Jackson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And another miss by Boston. And here are the Grizzlies with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Caldwell Pope outside. Fires high post. And the Grizzlies tack on two more.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Grizzlies with the rebound. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
They need this. No good on the shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Heaney. The putback. The Celtics on offense. White with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Out left to the wing. Back to Boucher. Over Edey. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Morant with it. Pass to Edey. And he banks in the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Brown outside. Over Jackson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Morant. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. And Tatum pulls it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
It's Edey atop the key. Pass to Wells. Uncovered. No good there. And here's Boston. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
Now Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up.